Hello everyone, it's your favorite FGTV2 back at it again. So, as you can see, uh, it's just some game or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, can you add achievements?" You're like, "Oh, what? Eh?" And then developer responds with, "Probably not." And then, someone just being, I immediately knew this was like a bitch take. I'm gonna be honest. Says, you should consider it a lot. Only play games for achievement, dude. That's cringe. I bet you a big uptake. Not really. No, honestly, no. There's a minority. So, as you can see, someone simply has the gall to not have achievements for their game, which I'm gonna be honest is kind of based. Like, look, this is coming from someone who does do achievement and goes well used to, but they're like a nice bonus. If anything, it's one of the reasons I actually do like playing sometimes other things. Like for example, when I play stuff on Xbox or Nintendo or even Steam, I don't give a single fuck about achievements. I really don't. I only care if it's trophies on PlayStation. To that I say, thank God. It's nice to be able to play a game without having to have the oh wait, so I don't have to go do this back. Let me look to see if there's an achievement here for whatever. Like that shit's annoying, or having to collect some stupid feathers. Like achievements used to be really cool, but they've gotten bloated and stupid and annoying. And if I'm being honest, not every game needs achievements. Like to me, achievements are like a nice little bonus to something you really really like. Like so to me personally, the achievement it says it's in its name achievements. I think achievements only belong one in hard games, and two make a lot more sense if you're someone who plays the game more than one. To me, achievements are like the mods thing. And I said this before, like I don't give a shit about modding like 99% of games, but the 1% I do, right? Like it's almost like the extra content if that makes sense. Like if I haven't even really played Skyrim, right? Highly meta game. I'm gonna play vanilla. I need to enjoy the core experience, because then even then, how would you know that this experience is so much better than vanilla? The only time I would say you do mods is when it fundamentally fixes some things that are inherently wrong with the game. In which case, then there's something wrong with the game. People will be, the game's so good, all about mod. Like no, if you need to have mods for the core experience to be good, then the game's not good. That's another good code. Right? Like the mods enhance the experience, and I don't really mod too much. And we can take for example, okay, what the game that I did go out of my way to mod was Street Fighter 5, right? I went and got the Purple Edition mod, and I put in hours into that shit. I even got the platinum, right? So let that thing. And I think achievements are like really make sense when you're something that's invested into the thing. I think for the average person, like, you give two shits less about getting achievements, and it's very common. Most people don't really get more, if barely even touch 75 to 80% of the achievements, you know? And these kinds of people all only play for the achievement. That's so weird. That is genuinely weird, man. Like, these are people who are sad and have nothing better to do in their life. And these are the people who aren't super douchey enough to do online. Those people that play iPhone games or something or hack and go to the leaderboards to get some kind of, oh my God, I'm the bestest, I'm so cool. That's just cringe. Like, to me, beating that campaign in itself is the achievement. Granted, I think even for casual players, there are nice little achievements like, oh, you did it, and there's a smart way to do it, but you gotta make it very clear from the game inside that itself is an achievement. But yeah, no, I really, long story short, as someone who's super into, satisfaction achievement and, whatnot, like, I don't think every single game needs it. He is well within his right to do it, especially anything for developers. Like, I would say he maybe lost what, 1 to 2% of sales max, if we're really. And mind you, I would say this is if you're reaching a super broad audience, right? And you were like, only actually, if you were like on console, you have no choice but to put achievements. But if they were like fuck off all existent, then you're fine, right? And even then, well, these people they might bitch like, but there's achievements there. Shut the fuck up. It's like, oh, but I want to, like, no. There are some games that have the wackest achievements, like non-worth fucking while even platinum. Like to me, that platinum, will think like, oh, this had to be worth it. And that's the other thing. I've just gotten tired of how bloated it's gotten and how most achievements don't mean anything. And it's just like, it's not even worth it. The achievement is what you determine, not what some game determines, honestly. But yeah, and then have you considered perhaps you find challenge? What is so? Why are the people defending this? Is weird. Like, I never heard of it. He's talking about the leaderboard that has, and it's funny because I like the games. What is up? It's so weren't that good. So flash warning. I'll just pause it. Yeah, it's something better. So apologies. Hopefully, no one has a serious. Like, oh, it actually kind of looks like a game that would have leaderboards, oddly enough. But if someone doesn't add it or they don't really care about it, to me, if you're not passionate about it or care, don't even bother. There's no point in implementing it. Really, genuinely. Do a game for you. I don't know. Perhaps fun finding challenges. Like, what does that have to do? If he doesn't want to add it, he doesn't want to add it. That's just so dumb. That's even if something is objectively good, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with adding achievements or adding a quote hard mode to your game. If someone doesn't want to add it, that's their prerogative. You can't tell them. Even if objectively it is good, you can go fuck off. Or like, oh man, you ever thought you should add shotgun? It's like, what if they didn't want to add a shotgun to the game? Go fuck yourself. That's their fucking game. Like, that's so fucking stupid, bro. These people are so entitled. This is clearly a passion project. This ain't no AAA kind of thing. I feel then you might want to listen to people just because you want to increase sales. But even then, that's listening. No one said you had to do what the fuck they said. being against the achievement. Oh, look, it's the Twitter thing. He never said he was against it, just probably not. See, for the record, I develop games for people who play games to have fun. Oh shit, crazy fucking idea, dude. You know, they themselves might not like clearly. I'll tell you this much: maybe they do find achievements fun, but clearly it's not at the top of their forte. If that is not the first thing they even thought about, I'll tell you now as a developer, something if someone has to bring something up to you, and you never even considered the thought, it probably doesn't even belong in the game. You know, like the only thing's like, oh my god, I didn't think it. Like, yeah, but no, if they're just like, oh, I didn't think of that. Now, see, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think of that. Like, oh, low chi, low key. Okay, that means I'm gonna put that shit, or they shouldn't. Oh my god, like that's genius. You gave them a great idea, but no, outside of that, and even then, that's almost something like something new. Holy fuck, that's genius. Yeah, no, no. So it's crazy. We got the whole like being against achievements is cringe as hell. Like, and even then he says online, like that's so weird. What's the reward? You beat the game, or if it's like a survival thing, getting a higher score. That's so crazy, bro. If you think oh man, I'm gonna some people are stupid. If you think I literally don't even care. I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a fuck about leaderboards. I care even less for. Like to me, it's like leaderboards. Like it's cool and fun. It's a relic if it's arcade sim and another. It's okay, fine, whatever. But I only give a shit about leaderboards if it's like competitive. You see, I go way above them. They're out here doing some lame weak shit, whatever. Like, dude, I don't give a fuck if it's like Street Fighter. I think that's again pointing back to people who aren't satisfied and want to find some way to satisfy their miserable fucking lives. Like, I'm sorry, bro, you're not Daigo and you're not me, bro, and you never fucking will be. And especially with this bitch mentality, of course you won't be us. You don't know what it affects or something, or how to master something. See, that's the other thing too. The problem why people can't get good at fighting games. You don't get an achievement for learning how to do a Hadouken consistently. You don't get an achievement, right? See, and let that sink in. The achievement is from the activity itself. See, that's truly what it is with these people. They need a, oh, good job, good job, good job, you did a good job. You little bitches, bro. Like, the most proud moments of my life, there are things I've done in fighting games that have made me more proud than a single fucking platinum achievement in PlayStation, straight up. And that's the problem with these people. They need to get some kind of acknowledgement or pat on the back, fucking weirdos. And again, I have to reiterate, I'm not saying inherently there's wrong with leaderboards or achievements. They're nice little bonuses, but they're not the end all be all. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. And no, people who are horny for achievements are cringe as hell. I'm not gonna lie. See, look, people putting shit in their mouths. So people that enjoy playing games can't also enjoy gaming, getting achievements. Pretty sus thing for a game developer. Literally, where did he say that? The base, bro. They are cooking me, dude. This guy's like he's just being chill. He's like, bro, my man's just like, okay, and low key agree with them, but. You see, look, even he's like, I agree with the achievement. And yeah, again, there's nothing wrong with adding achievement, whatever it can add. But if you just don't care who gives a shit, then they're being obnoxious. So now at this point, I hope he never adds it just to fuck him. I disagree. You know what's so crazy, bro? Everyone's saying he said a point. He just simply said it. Probably not. And I make games for fun. And oh my god, the amount of coping. I disagree, but myself, there's a huge bubble of people that get their fun by. Not really. It's a small bubble. Everyone always said, dude, it's always smaller than you think. Unless you're an Omega normie, you don't even know that bubble's that big, and you just simply say it as it is because that's how big your bubble is. I don't you know a bubble is big. You just simply, like, for example, humans drink water. You don't think anything about it because people do drink water. Crazy idea. There's people who just shut the fuck up and stop thinking whatever their perspective or view of things is like the truth. I say it because I actually have stats to back my shit up. Unlike you morons. You guys go by anecdotal evidence, or yeah, pretty much that's it. Ooh, this is an opportunity to add one singular achievement that executes when their Steam user ID is the one person who asks the one question. And cooked, satisfies the question of perpetually disdained of achievement hunters. Get them. Oh, it makes me think of the Toby. Oh, see, look, okay, see, this is the thing you could do too, right? Some random game I never heard of. Like, just put the achievement so basic, whatever, like, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest, how most people think, especially even normally, like, who gives a shit? Don't worry, I have lots of ideas for trophies. Get an item, get 2 items, get 3 items, get 4 items. Help me out. I'm not like, there's no fucking way, dude. Like, if your game's just not meant for achievements, it's not meant for achievements. And again, at the end of the day, it's up to the developer. Like, if they just don't have the ideas for clever names for achievements, like, who gives a shit? Like, I really don't get these people who they're weird. The irony is these people think they're so MLG when they do it. In reality, you got them to play Street Fighter. They suck. They suck cock. If you don't want to add achievements to your game, that's perfectly fine. But lots of people have. I mean, this tweet comes across as though there's something. No, where are you people, dude? These people are reaching. Like, no, this is cope as fuck. Like, fuck it. See, again, it's dude. You know what's even crazier? This is the craziest thing. Like, like first of all, leaderboards and achievements are not the same thing, right? Their achievements did not exist until the PS3 era. I mean, sure, there's like some that kind of that's what really makes this even stupider. It's like you people genuinely just can't play games, can you? Like holy fuck! Like modern, how much money you want to bet these are Zoomers? Modern Zoomer gamers cannot comprehend a video game being unique, special, or something else from their online slop, garbage, DLC, written microtransaction, super high graphics, fucking achievement bullshit ass mainstream garbage. Oh, sicken me, bro. You don't give a shit about the art of game. You just want the same shit over and over again. Oh, see, look, he's cooking. That it was so goofy when they first started adding. See, look, he knows. It is a game so bad it needed them for you to feel worth playing. See, man, some games are not worth playing no matter the achievements. I learned that the hard way. Need a golden star and affirmation. Yeah, you did it. Like literally. See, look, he says it's small percentage of players, but it is the group of players that buys the most games. The average user. It's let's see, what it is the group of. I mean, I lost him honestly. I can't even read that well. Who cares? Never cared for achievements. We had no need for those back in the day. Now, yep, unlocking cheats. Yeah, true. We need cheats back. Fuck achievements. We need cheats back. Yeah, for some achievements, yeah. Again, I'm not that type, but I can see why it is for some. Yeah, I develop games for people to play. They only your idea of fun. What? He did no like that. Yeah, you develop games for fun. Like adding achievements isn't really all that fun. Like even for someone like okay, they're achievements, they're a satisfaction, but they're not like a fun thing, and they're a one and done. They're literally one and done. Like that's just weird. Dude. These people, dude, what is wrong with people, bro? Like you people are fucking retarded, bro. To say your idea, like where, like they literally be putting shit in this man's mouth, bro. Like they stayed up out here whipping their little ass dick and trying to put it in his mouth. Yeah, whenever. Yeah, just let me play the game. This is unnecessary. Yeah, you looking? I get a hallelujah. See, look. Yep. Add an achievement of the opening and name it here. Damn. Hey, King, you see? Look. No, you're not getting cooked, bro. Everyone's like, this was implement. Hold on, let me check. Achievements came out. We have this person. The person wants Steam achievements, despite the fact that there can be in-game achievements separate from the platform when it comes. Yeah, see, look, he's just cooking in. Like I said before, I mean, games did have in-game achievements, but that in itself was like different. Like everyone's just like giving him ideas too. Like, nah, fuck with him, dude. I was like, again, see, and the people who are being like, oh, like, aren't you saying the same thing? Like, oh, maybe I'm not, but oh, you should do it, or oh, you shouldn't. Man, shut the fuck up. They're allowed to think and say what they want, as long as it's not such stupid shit like y'all motherfuckers be on. Again, no one care. I mean, this is probably the safest. Like, yeah, no, he's not saying. Like, yeah, no, I think it can add excitement, and that's it. I mean, if they just don't want to, leave them alone. That's really what it is. I play games for fed. That said, achievements add fun to the game. See, and that's fair. See, like literally, have you considered? No, but I might. Yeah, but at this point, I say he shouldn't. Like I said before, if you don't want to, whatever. And also, just fuck these people. Like I am definitely I am the pettiest motherfucker, bro. If someone's being annoying and I hate him, I will go out of my way to be like, you know what? I'm just gonna piss you off even more because that's fun to me. Yeah, literally. See, look how fucking rabid they are. And worst of all, the achievements are in multiplayer in the games that not many people play anymore. So some games like Contact, it's the listen, yeah. I like achievements that pop up just for playing the game. Oh, look at you. You can breathe. Achievement unlocked. Dude, he's cooking. Considering, and that's the other thing. Thank you. It's a free game. It's understandable if you don't want to add them. If it takes time. And that's the other thing. Thank you. They're cooking. I'm far from an achievement hunter, but when they're tied to in-game unlocks, they really. Oh, that's different. That's different. That's a system. See, that's not even the same conversation anymore. That's not the same conversation. I don't play games just for achievements, but I like having achievement, yeah, and that's fine. Yeah, and again, this is totally a fine take. I think some people really think he's like against. Just to him, it's not even a concept. It's not against it. Imagine being against something you barely even know exists. Like that's the vibe I get from them. They don't probably even think about it. Yeah, again, having a game with or without achievements is fine. I think this is actually the most base take we have here, really. But no, I love the people cooking people for being idiots. But yeah, no, that's all we got. Just remember, if you're a dev, if it's something that doesn't really vibe with you, don't even bother adding it. Because at the end of the day, this is an art. Unless you're really trying to make something that's like profitable, then alright, you have to consider adding. I mean, I'm doing it. Like, there's things I'm adding. Like I'll say this much: I have to add custom character creation, even though I give two fucks about that shit. But it would really genuinely help sales, right? There is no ifs ands about it. People absolutely fucking love that shit. So that's something I begrudgingly add, and it's like, yeah, I'll put at least the bare minimum, right? And it's not too bad. With that being said, remember, every day is great.